Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to week 27 of the Outcast Order campaign. We are joined with the regular cast minus Ashley. Her character is still dead. We are attempting to deal with that.
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to.
Oh, and I'm coming through on the stream. We don't want that. Our party last left off sitting on top of the mountain, having just made a deal with the devil to save them from their cursed items. They are now waiting for the cultists who have kidnapped the priestess of the Temple of Saloon in Waterdeep, who they believe will be appearing in 3 days. She's the only one capable of rezzing Idara, they believe. We left off that night with Riclamin keeping watch. Take it away, Sragg.
All right. So, you had gone in, you put your tent out, you just set up next to that abandoned cottage, which has had no one in it for X number of years, as far as you can tell. Smurrrrh, did you go straight to sleep?
I might have read my spellbook a little bit.
So you're practicing still? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I sort of a little bit disappointed that I wasn't a wizard directly with that whole magic rock situation.
Right.
But I'm still happy that I can read now. So, yeah.
And you've made some minor things happen, so you're good to pursue with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Colby, you were just going to sleep for 3 days?
Well, not 3 days. I'll tend to Donkey, and maybe I'll attempt some more riding checks for training him on war horse abilities.
Well, that's good. So you got your training your donkey. Smurrrrh's got his magicness to be working on. All right. Riclamin, what do you got planned for the future?
Well, I was to read my father's journal in my downtime, but I'll just be patrolling the area, kind of. Not too far.
Along with your thoughts.
Yep.
Yeah, I picture he's kind of brooding right now, huh?
Yes, more or less.
Okay. Yeah. Just,
Characters brooding, GM is elated. Excellent.
All right. What happened to my magic dice? Oh, there they are.
Sold them.
Yeah, I was like, where did they go? I can't kill you without dice. Actually, it'd be a lot easier. I'm just going to assume all the bad shit happens. I mean,
Enchanted dice, huh?
Yep.
Well, at least it wasn't regular dice.
That's the purpose. That's the term used on purpose, actually. It means weighted. Enchanted, right? So, let's see what good stuff happens tonight. Now.
If you ever want to mess with your real life players, I can teach you a trick to weight your dice.
Okay. That'd be fun. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so on your first watch there, going around, you don't really have any problems with anything. A couple of sounds coming off from in the woods, but nothing that you feel threatened by at all. Seems like regular wildlife.
Delicious.
Fairly uneventful.
Fairly.
Yeah, fairly. Besides your thoughts. I'm sure.
What time was it that we started this? Did we have any daylight left? Or was this right at the end of the day?
It was right at the end of the day, if I remember correctly. Okay. Actually, it was at night.
Okay.
So you'd ran in there with her around midnight.
Okay.
So if he takes a decent watch, there should be time for one more person to stay up for a little bit, and that's about it. Who did you want to wake up? Or Colby would already be up by this point if he slept already.
Yep.
So that's easy. So you want to swap out for Colby and test his luck? I mean,
Sure.
Yep.
okay. So the sun's going to rise with nothing bad happening to you guys again.
He says with disdain.
One more night passes, and your existence is allowed to continue. Good morning. 2 days from your destination. What's your plans?
I'm going to attempt a train animal check.
Okay.
As soon as I remember what my skill level was. +4. Okay, let's see. Oh fuck.
So, that
This is not a
happened.
good day.
We'll come back to that. Smurrrrh? Do an int check right quick for your wizardness.
Okay.
This is what happens when you try and train a mule.
Oh,
Too
that's
much.
good.
Do what you're told.
Okay. Good. We'll see if we can make the two of these work off of each other. Riclamin, you're doing?
I don't know. I think the only plans I had was just looking through my father's journal and any downtime I had, and then just patrolling.
So you're going to get a little layout of the area, but for the most part, you're resting up, right? Reading your book. Just enjoying the fact that you have 2 days here and nothing to do. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
No comment.
Okay. Here we go. Smurrrrh practices his magic, and he casted a new spell. So you cast light just as Colby was trying to teach Donkey something, and Donkey can't say anything right now.
It would be defend that I'm attempting to train him with right now.
So you trained him backwards, like off of Kung Pao. Yeah. I am bleeding more, therefore I win.
No.
No. We're just going to say that it was
he didn't learn
disrupted. No. No, not off of that.
Not off of one, no.
No. So, to avoid anything disastrous happening, he was just temporarily blinded and startled and unresponsive afterwards.
Yeah, just when I thought he was starting to get it, this happened. And
yeah. But Smurrrrh's doing pretty well. You think you might even be able to reliably cast that if you tried hard enough.
That was dancing lights?
Light.
Light? Okay.
Yeah, you made it glow like a torch.
Okay.
But you don't know yet. Not sure. Feeling more confident about it. Let's see, what did I have for you in your father's journal? Okay, let me check something. All right. Make me a hidden roll for that one. And you feel like you're close to the breakthrough on something there, Riclamin. You're starting to notice patterns, but you're not sure what.
I've discovered how they get the caramel milk in the caramel bar.
Oh. Okay. Now make me your cooking check. It's going to be modified.
So what do we see? Like Smurrrrh's concocting something?
All right. Smurrrrh is trying to cook breakfast. Wow. He did very well. He's making an omelet. But he's making the eggs float to him, trying to break them into the frying pan, but all the shell is going in with it. He's practicing, but he's not very good at it yet.
Colby looks
Every
over.
now and then, a stray egg goes flying at Colby.
Yes.
What goes flying it? A stray egg?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Colby.
nothing that would actually hit.
Unintentionally.
Yeah,
You hear Smurrrrh going, sorry. Every now and then.
But he does make you a nice breakfast.
I think it hit me.
Oh, okay. Here's egg on you.
Yeah, I literally got egg in my face.
Oh.
I would just kind of like lower the book, look up, smile, go back to the book.
I'll prestidigitate it off, and I look at Donkey and say, "Thank God I don't need to eat."
It smells great.
Excuse me. Sorry.
All right. On your, I can't let you do the whole day with that. So make one more training check, but you can't teach him defend. Teach him something else.
Okay. Next on the list, we have down.
Down.
Which sounds fairly simple. As soon as I find
Okay.
I'll check what the DC is on down. That's a 20.
Okay. Successfully teach him down.
Sweet.
Put that on a list there.
Yeah. 2 down.
Cool.
4 to go.
Riclamin.
Yep.
Still getting closer to something. I'm not rolling high enough.
Okay.
Read harder, goddammit.
Smurrrrh is getting better control over his mage hand. The day goes on. And is productive and uneventful.
We're all gonna
What a
die.
nice- What a nice day. You detect nothing strange.
Do we see tornado clouds in the sky?
No, it's a bright, sunshiny, nice weather, wonderful day.
No, with our luck, we'll see another swirling cloud that's not quite the strain. They're not quite the same, so we don't actually know it's a hurricane.
I was going to say, yeah, we wouldn't know exactly what it is.
We'll wait till you get back to Waterdeep on the Dock District for that.
Great. Tsunami. Well, I'm putting the ring on. So long, suckers.
Well, that passes away most of your day unless you have any other actions planned. Nothing? Nothing for me?
Nope.
Okay.
Did I patrol that day?
Yes, I suppose you did. You did a little jaunt around looking.
Yeah.
Went down by the river there where the cave entrance was. Didn't see anything unusual. Came back by, looked at the old shack, shook your head.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, keep in mind the 40-foot Smurrrrh is still on Overwatch.
Yes. Yep. That's hard to miss. Nothing unusual. Even on your trek to the part of the woods where the animals, they scatter as you start coming in that area. It's just basic wildlife. Seems like the one spot that there is no monsters. It's an interesting thought.
Where did they go?
Who's taking watch tonight?
Well, it worked out well last time.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Riclamin takes first watch. Okay. Okay. Through the night, Riclamin, the only eventful thing that happens, you notice the smoke starts coming up from the chimney of the old shack again.
Okay.
That's it. That's about the end of your watch when that starts going on.
Okay. I'm not going back in there.
But what if it's Smurrrrh making delicious breakfast?
I'm not going back in there. I don't care who it is.
Colby would be up by now, I'm assuming, since you don't sleep very much.
Nope.
I just kind of point out the smoke and it's like, that's about it. Night.
I imagine while he was still going on with his watch, since you only require 2 hours of sleep, you probably already got your prayers taken care of.
Yeah, don't cause any
Well,
shit.
you do that before
I'm
you go to
checking
sleep, right?
I usually would do it before I sleep. I didn't tonight, though. So
Okay.
just, I'm researching spells, so don't cause any shit until I give
What?
you the okay.
I got the
cause
rolls
shit.
right here. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
let
don't
me
do
rephrase
anything.
that. If shit happens, just wait till I give you my spells.
Okay. I see. All right. Colby's watch. It's going to be... Ooh.
Ooh.
Now for another roll. You outside, Colby?
Yeah, I'm sitting outside tending the small fire. Yeah, I'm good with my spells. Go.
All right. You're tending your small fire. You hear the woodland creatures again. Off in the distance where Riclamin heard them, but you don't know that. That's no problem. You see the smoke disappear from the chimney. Just kind of everything goes dead in the area again. And you hear a roar.
Now,
You recognize
based
it.
on the previous roars I've heard in the past, is this owlbear, werewolf, boar,
Smurrrrh.
Smurrrrh,
No.
bear?
Not owlbear, not werewolf. Bigger.
Dragon.
Dragon. You hear it flying off in the distance where the wildlife are.
West or east? North or south?
From where you're at right now, it would be off to the north.
Do I have any sense of distance?
It's far enough that you haven't seen it, so hopefully it hasn't seen you or the 40-foot Smurrrrh yet.
Okay, I will snap my fingers and dispel the 40-foot Smurrrh
Okay.
and stamp out the fire.
Okay.
And I'm listening carefully to see if it gets closer.
You can tell that is getting closer.
Okay, I will
But-
go into the tent and wake Riclamin.
All right.
Riclamin,
Uh,
dragon.
what?
There's a dragon.
So I'd just jump up. I'd be
All
armed.
right.
I don't know. I think how easily you kill the last dragon, you'd be very nonchalant about it. You're like, oh, just a dragon. I minced those in my sleep.
No, I don't
just
think
kidding.
so.
I'm just
he was pretty fortunate
I'll
to jump on
also
that one.
go wake Smurrrrh.
Okay.
I'll shake Smurrrrh. Smurrrrh.
I'm gonna look out the front of the tent quietly, sneakily.
Smurrrrh, your lips are moving,
Nothing
but I can't
yet.
hear you.
Do I hear anything
Because I'm not
that
talking.
Colby was talking about?
You don't hear it yet, and then you catch the roar in the distance.
Can I smell anything?
Not from this distance.
Okay. And I can't see anything, you said?
Nope.
How far was the roar? Like where those animals were earlier in the day?
Yeah, off that direction. Least 600-700 feet off. At least. Probably more.
Okay, I just sit quietly then. Keeping my senses on alert.
Oh, and without the 40-foot Smurrrrh. Let's see, the fire's out. You definitely hear it getting closer. And then you see it. It puts the one that you killed to shame.
Oh, okay. What color is this one?
It's green like the last one.
How far is it away?
Well, it's hard to judge. Either it's about the size of the one you killed and it's pretty close, or it's much, much bigger and it's still far away.
Can we get
Okay.
a perception check to actually tell the difference?
When it flies overhead, you can make out that it is much, much bigger.
Does it appear aggressive towards us?
It doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Okay.
If we had to guess on the scale of its biggerness, 1.5 times bigger, 2 times bigger.
Biggerness.
If you had knowledge that you don't have access to, you might guess great.
Okay.
You might guess what?
Well, in comparison to the
war.
one we just killed, is it twice as big?
Colossal. Let me see if I can pull up the...
I think he's trying to say bad news.
I'm saying try it. I mean, that's my...
Yeah, you would.
Hold on, let me just throw a potion at it.
Yeah, it's
By the way-
colossal compared to the gargantuan one you killed before.
That-
So this one, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. That Smurrrrh, that wasn't Smurrrrh's attempt though. That was just me metagaming. Smurrrh's still in bed technically, not paying attention to Colby.
Okay.
As I hear
You're-
the dragon swoop over, I would have stopped attempting to wake him up.
Yeah. And the tent moved slightly as it went over. We'll save. From Riclamin, who saw it. I need another will save for you, Colby, but it's a little different.
Wow.
Okay.
It ain't no thing.
All right. Riclamin,
Yeah,
you feel like if it wasn't an automatic success, you might have had a very severe problem.
Great.
Colby, since you didn't actually see it, but definitely a little concerned.
What was I slightly scared? Unnerved?
Like shivers up the back of your spine there, just like unnerved. Like something's big that might eat us right next door.
We didn't
I hope
hear
it doesn't come back. Yeah, one of those oh dear moments.
No, we didn't hear it. Like, we heard it swoop by, but then we didn't hear anything else.
Yeah, you didn't hear it land, but you heard it swoop by. So now it's basically maybe it won't come back.
Okay.
You should try it, he says.
You hear a roar off in the distance to the south. It apparently did not notice you tonight.
An entire town is now gone. Well,
Once
back
again,
to bed.
you hear it further in the distance. It definitely continued on. But was it patrolling? What was it doing? Oh well.
I'm going back to bed. I need sleep.
Fair enough.
I'll
Colby?
sit where the fire used to be,
Yeah?
kind of scanning the skies.
You go all the way to dawn with no other problems. Too bad you had to get rid of that 40-foot Smurrrrh, huh? Oh well.
Just means I won't have two.
Huh?
What?
Nothing. Don't worry. We're all good. The next day arrives. Good morning, everyone. It's tonight or it's tomorrow night that the full moon ritual, correct? You've got the moon calendar.
It is 13 day.
So tomorrow night. Or new moon ritual, whatever.
I think you messed up the calculation when you first did it.
Did I? This is possible.
The new moon won't start until 15 evening, and we're on 13 day.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wow.
So I guess tonight, when we think the new moon's going to appear, I'm just like, well, that's my first month as a moon priest. My bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
Smurrrrh,
new at this. Leave me alone.
I need to know what that was. I'm assuming the first one was magic practice. But what was the second? Oh dear. All right. So Colby, I need your roll for going out to train donkey.
No, I'm done for the week.
Oh, you're done for the week. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you doing today?
Same thing we do every day.
The Riclamin you're planning on reading today.
Yeah.
Smurrrrh's practicing with a different spell this morning. You notice he's shooting out little, just very small bits of fire. So he's going to try to light the fire to cook with this morning. He successfully.
Actually, I know what I'm going to do when it's my turn.
Okay.
I don't want to be too near to him while he's doing this. Just,
Okay.
journal's not fireproof.
He seems to be doing very well with this spell. So he gets over, puts all the stuff together, making his breakfast, casts the spell one more time, and then the explosion happens. You see a smoldering cauldron fly off into the distance, landing in the river. Smurrrrh, you're slightly singed.
Ain't no thing.
Breakfast is not happening today.
I'd probably just laugh at that and go back to reading my journal. Just laugh out loud.
I'm just standing there, like covered in soot from head to toe, and I just look over at Riclamin.
Yeah, uncontrollable laughter. That's all I do. Not say a thing. Just look at him and laugh.
You had something that was going on with this, Colby?
Yeah, I'm going to ask Riclamin to look at the book that has the Belladonna picture in it,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to go kind of forage and test my luck in the immediate vicinity.
Very good. Okay. So,
Sorry, do you want my book?
I just
Or
need to
do
see the
you-
picture of the Belladonna to refresh my memory. Then I'm going to go search around. I tell everybody. I'm not
I
gonna
want
go far.
an int check and a survival check from you, Mr. Colby.
Yep.
Int check is to remember it. Survival check is to see what you find.
I was just going to ask if he needs help finding
Okay.
it.
Oh, that'd be fine too. Let's see what he says.
Do I need help? Or
Yeah, that's what I asked you. I'm like, do you need help finding it?
well, I'm just kind of practicing. I can't really use it just yet. It's too soon.
Okay. I'll just go back to my book
That
then.
was 16 and a 14.
Okay, so you do remember what it looks like. A 14 though. You get something you think looked close to it, but you don't find any in the area.
Okay.
You did, however, find the ladle from Smurrrrh's pot earlier, sticking out of a tree about 20 yards out.
I will attempt to pry it from the tree.
It is stuck fast.
I will try again,
You get it.
and I will return to camp. And as I arrive, I'll say, Smurrrrh, I think you lost this. And hand him the ladle.
I take it.
Smurrrrh's kind of beaten up about the breakfast, I believe.
I raised my eyes from the book just to say, did you find the cauldron too?
No. Just the poor tree that took the ladle to the knee.
Colby,
Mm-hmm.
you feel something hit the back of your head.
I reach behind and, assuming I feel an egg,
Yep.
it occurs to me, and I turn back to Smurrrrh and I say, "Where are you getting eggs?"
Smurrrrh just chuckles.
I press to digitate the mess again.
It is an interesting question, isn't it? But as many mutations as he's gone through, are you really surprised?
You didn't know I'm part hyper chicken now?
This thought occurs to me, and I'm like, no, seriously, dude. I don't see a chicken or any other fowl. Where are these coming
wink.
from?
I wink and I point to the wings.
Wow. I am sorry I asked.
That's why he's so afraid of fire.
And secret spices.
Man. KF Gree. Anyway.
He's fine when there's 6, but as soon as someone adds that 7th spice, he loses it.
So besides your lack of a cauldron now because it went flying into the river, Smurrrrh, you could possibly find it or ask for assistance with this.
I'm gonna go looking for the cauldron.
I have nothing else to do, so I'm going to look for the cauldron too.
Riclamin?
Journal.
Journal. Okay, you're going to read. Colby and Smurrrrh are going down to the river to look for a cauldron. You know you heard it splash when it flew this direction, but you don't see it on the surface.
Is this a quick-moving river, or what is this?
Fairly. It's
Okay.
not like rapids or anything, but it's definitely got movement
Well,
going
chances
on.
are,
What-
if I say to Smurrrrh, chances are if it hit the river, by the time we got in here, it's long gone.
What's this distance across the river? How many feet approximately?
Oh, it's a good 30, 40 feet across.
How far away are we from Riclamin? Approximately.
He's up on the top of the cliff there. You wouldn't be more than 200 foot away from Riclamin now.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to see Riclamin.
Okay. Smurrrrh says you need to see Riclamin then, and just flies off up there.
Yep.
All right. You're there in almost no time.
I head back also.
I say, Ricky.
What?
I need your help.
What do you need?
You're a tentacle monster, and you need to get my cauldron out of the river.
What?
You're tentacle monster, Ricky. I needed to get my pot out of the river.
Your pot's in the river? Whereabouts?
You're muted.
Sorry. I'll show you over here. Come on.
I put the journal away and just follow Smurrrrh. He
Okay.
flies back down, I arm up and fly back down.
All right. So, a guy on a donkey, a demon, and an angel land by a river.
Looking for a cauldron. One looks at the other and says, "Hey, I need your help."
So the angel summons a devil squid. Okay.
So is this a fast-moving river?
It's not like the rapids. It is moving at a decent speed, but it's not.
But with
It's not
freedom-
rapids.
freedom of movement. You could just totally,
Ignore it. Yeah.
yeah. And how big is a cauldron in your mind?
It's not huge. You could get it easily.
Okay.
Well, it's just a little breakfast cauldron he's been using.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay,
It just happened to fly into the river to the explosion.
I go swap the rings, the wings, and the Kraken ring, and just head in
All right.
looking for the
Wings.
cauldron.
Just for fun, I holler, "Release the Kraken!" I don't know why. I just had the urge to say that.
I say, stop slacking and get cracking.
Eggs. Exactly. That's it.
Oh god.
You go down into the river, looking around. You see the cauldron, and you also see the bones.
Bones.
The whole bottom of the river seems to be coated in bones.
Awesome. What kind of bones?
Human.
Sacrifice bones.
Nice. Grab the cauldron and get out of the river.
Okay.
As soon as I come back up through the top of the surface of the water, I'll tell them, there's like corpse bones lining the river. And
What kind?
humanoid? And I
No.
hand him the breakfast cauldron.
There's a skull in their cauldron.
I'll make a soup with it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you just notice if you dump the water out. Seems rather small.
All right.
Not phasing him. He'll eat it. No, okay, whatever.
Good for soup.
It flavors the beans, really.
Swap rings, head back, and go back to reading my journal.
Okay.
In my father's journal.
Any reaction from anyone else on the sacrifices lining the bottom of the river?
No, I kind of just told them that and went back, assuming we were in a bad place to begin with.
Okay. All right. Colby? Anything for me?
No, I would head back to the camp.
You're cool too. Oh, okay.
Well, I had already had, like, when I handed them the cauldron, I went back.
Went back, curled up with a book.
Yeah.
Colby headed back. Smurrrrh, you just took the skull, threw it in the soup, and headed back, huh?
No, I'm actually going to toss it back in the river. The skull. I'm just going to throw it in the river. And the old foot that I was carrying around too. I think it should be friends with the other bones.
Okay.
I'm tired of carrying around that stinky foot.
You throw that old foot,
Mhm.
the decaying thing, into the river.
Yep.
Okay. You see it hits the water and sinks down rather quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Quickly,
Head back up.
like more noticeable than something else would be? Like it's being pulled down?
You're not sure.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. You head back up top?
Yep.
Okay. You make it back up there with no trouble.
River Styx.
The rest of the day passes fairly eventfully. The night's coming.
Now, what night is this? Third night? Second night? I missed that.
13.
This is the night of the 13th. So you got the 14th night coming up, and then the night you're waiting for. So one more day and a night.
Okay.
Or 2 more days and a night.
Did you do me some journal rolls?
Let's see how you do. You're almost out of pages in that journal. Okay. Just right there. Maybe some further study will reveal to you what you're looking for. You feel as if you couldn't get much closer. You taking the night's watch? Or are you going to read? It feels like a fairly safe place, right?
Just some dragons. It's okay.
Because of the how close I feel with the study, I'll ask if one of the others want to take watch.
Okay.
I'll take first watch. No problem.
And you're going to stay up and read?
Yeah, for a bit. And then head to bed.
Okay. Colby's watch. Colby, as it gets about midnight again, you notice the smoke start coming out of the chimney again.
I do nothing.
Okay. Riclamin, you've reached the last page in your father's journal.
Okay.
As you finish it, you drift off to sleep and wonder if maybe the answer will come to you after a night on thinking on it. Maybe if you sleep on it,
Okay.
you'll figure it out. Colby, your watch is over if you want to take a nap as well.
Sorry, Rick. I go to Rick. Is he still reading?
Nope, he fell asleep on the book. It's the last page.
Oh, I'll stay up then.
Continue to stay up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Continuing on your watch. Notice after about an hour has passed, the smoke stops from the shack again.
So just to recap, it showed up at midnight and disappeared at 1 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And shortly after the smoke stops, you hear a roaring off to the north.
The same roar?
Yep.
I put the fire out if it's up.
Okay. He puts the fire out. Okay. It sounds as if it's approaching much more quickly this time.
I'll go wake up Rick again.
You attempt to wake him up and find him completely unresponsive.
I slap him.
Cannot seem to get him out of whatever sleep he's in.
What the fuck? I'll go try to wake up Smurrrrh.
By the way, you're having a very interesting dream, Riclamin.
Okay.
Good luck with your waking up of Smurrrrh. How's that going?
Smurrrrh, get up! There's a dragon.
Yeah, you can have it.
Dragon.
You can have
No.
Son of a bitch, you're about to be dragon food.
You just get that Riclamin. He's got to cut you.
Riclamin won't wake up.
Throw an egg at him.
I head over to Riclamin and
Breakfast.
hit him with the decanter fire. Just a little bit. Not enough to drown him.
Oh, drown water?
Water.
Clunk.
Okay.
Now you got a reason to be unconscious.
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
Teach you not to wake up when I tell you.
I'm basically attempting to be like throwing a bucket of water on him.
All right, you're spraying water on him. You hear Smurrrrh mumble something. Lights start spinning around your face.
I'd seen
And
him do this
Riclamin-
before, right?
Yep. Riclamin is still not waking up.
Smurrrrh, get rid of that right away.
One of the eggs.
Is it still there?
Yep.
Okay, well, I will just keep watch to the north.
You want to look outside with the light circling your face?
I guess so.
Okay.
Are they're on my face?
Yeah, it's circling around your head.
So I'll look at Smurrrrh and I say, get rid of this right now or the dragon will see it.
So make the.
I'll look at Twinkle.
Let's see it. Does exactly as he wishes and vanishes.
So now I'll proceed to watch out the to the north.
All right. You come out, pull the thing open and look. And you notice it's on the ground to the north, looking in the trees.
I need you to paint this a little bit better. I thought we were on top of a mountain.
No, you're on the top of a cliff face for the river, but going back that way is flat to the north.
Where's the entrance
It's not
to
a
the cave?
mountain. To the south of you, on the bottom of the cliff, facing the river.
Oh, okay.
So it's crawling around looking into the trees right now.
To the north of us.
Yeah.
Distance?
Distance about 600 feet. You can make it out in the moonlight, though, and it is huge. Monstrous.
Are these hill giant feet or are they halfling feet?
No, it's the dragon.
Oh, it's colossal dragon feet. Great.
Yeah.
600 colossal
600 dragon feet. Okay. Well, that's far off.
Oh, I get
we're safe, guys. Don't worry.
mice feet. There you go.
I will, I say to Smurrrrh, get ready to grab Riclamin and run.
You see it pounce into action as a hill giant tries to run from the trees, which it scoops up in its mouth and starts flying off to the south.
It just grabbed a hill giant as dinner.
Yeah.
And one hill giant is its little snack.
Yep, for now.
Wow. Okay.
I motion Smurrrrh to go back to sleep. I continue to watch to the north.
Smurrrrh starts getting up and grabs Riclamin. And runs.
Smurrrrh, where are you going?
Right towards the shack.
Smurrrrh! I
Grab it, Riclamin,
holler
run!
like, Smurrrrh! Thursday! What are you doing?
You said run, Riclamin, I'm running.
I said go
I'm
back to sleep.
I look like I'm half asleep while I'm doing this. I'm not completely coherent.
I spray him
barrels.
with the decanter.
Okay. Smurrrrh, you've been drenched.
Okay.
It's cold.
Ah! I drop Riclamin.
All right. Smurrrrh, you're awake. You turn to see Colby holding the decanter. What? Evil. So as you turn to face that, let's go into Riclamin's head for a second. Riclamin,
Yep.
in your dream, you are looking down on your father penning in his journal. You see him writing in the last words of it, talking about how the Black Knives Guild wants him dead, and he sees no way out of it. You see him finish penning the letter to you, and takes off all of his armor and weaponry, putting it into that ring, leaving it in the vault. Then casting some kind of spell, ends up in Waterdeep. Wearing nothing but a lord's robe, right in front of a guild. You do notice he's wearing his family crest. Looks a little different than the one that you've got. Has a gem in it. Walks right into the guild. They're blinking their eyes at him. Walk up. You can tell that there's some type of conversation going on, but you're not sure what's being said. As multiples run up and start stabbing him. You're witnessing your father's murder.
Yep.
You see, as the light is leaving his eyes, that gem on his amulet begins to glow. He is dead, and the gem continues to glow. And you wake up.
Okay. What color was the gem?
It seemed to be a blue.
Where am I now?
Now you're laying on the ground, after being rudely awakened in a puddle of mud. Smurrrrh is standing there soaking wet. Colby's standing there with the decanter pointed at Smurrrrh. Tents that way. You're pretty close to the shack.
I would be very confused and be like, what's going on? Why am I... What are you two doing?
I don't know. I was sleeping. Colby said to grab you and run. I'm half. I don't know. Colby, what's going on?
There was a dragon again.
Again? What do you
The
mean?
big green one was back?
Big green dragon. What are you talking about?
It sounded like it was the same dragon.
What big green dragon? What are you guys talking about?
You slept through the first time it showed up.
There's a big green dragon hanging out near us. It's huge. Like,
Why don't you go and kill it?
it's huge. It's like twice the size
Colossus,
of the other
some
one.
might even use as a descriptor.
What?
It's like twice the size as the other one.
Yeah, but I have twice the size of a weapon now.
Well, if you keep sleepwalking and doing crazy stuff, we might just get to test that.
I don't know why you're waking me up, Colby. This is not important. I go back to bed.
How many
Okay.
more nights do we need to spend here? I rub my head as I head back towards the tent.
We have one more night, and then it should be the new moon.
What's happening to the old moon?
It's retiring.
Where's it going?
I don't know. Old Moon's retirement home.
Is this moon going to create problems for me? You know, with the thing?
No. It's usually only the full moon.
All right.
Okay. Something interesting about that, being it's a curse and all. But anyway, let's continue on.
Is it the day
So-
of the 14th?
The day of the 14th. Good morning. I hope you slept well.
I'll take my nap now.
Colby waits till morning and just falls asleep. Done with that stuff. Seems to be safe now. Riclamin, troubling dream last night. Very realistic. Smurrrrh, your sleep was disturbed. Let's see. Colby, you lay down. Smurrrrh walks over to you and pokes you with a stick. Colby! Colby!
Smurf's
Hey,
poking
Colby!
me.
Yeah, he's poking you with a stick.
I open one eyeball. What?
Look, an egg.
I hold out my hand.
He hands it to you. Walks away.
I place it beside me and go back to sleep.
Within few moments, you are awoken again as a hammer strikes the egg that you laid beside you. Wasn't that cool, Colby?
One eyeball open. I hate you.
After you go back to sleep, you hear that you feel the stick again. Colby! Colby!
This time both eyes open and I sit up. What?
You look and Smurrrrh's holding a small lizard. A dragon!
I said, you want to see a dragon?
Smurrrrh, you can take it from here. That's
Yeah.
as far as I'm going to carry you.
No, that's fine. That was great. I thought you'd have fun with that.
Yeah.
Don't wake me up for unimportant reasons.
You want to see a dragon?
How do you like it?
I'll show you a dragon. You see
You
me,
keep that thing in your pants.
you see me mutter something, and then you just hear a bestial roar outside the tent.
Colby has done something. You hear donkey bray. Riclamin, do you respond to this bestial roar outside the tent?
No, I've just been watching these two trying to do their thing because that's the last place I was.
Your dragon's outside. Go kill it.
You're muted, Smurrrrh.
Oh. I say, it's your dragon, Colby. You're the one talking about dragons and waking me up all the time about dragons. Not my dragon. It's your dragon. I give him the lizard.
I pitched the lizard across the room. And go back to sleep.
I duck.
The lizard hits the side of the tent and scurries away unharmed. Although, obviously...
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
That was an attempt at catching it with telekinesis.
Okay, so the lizard goes flying across, and then blood mist.
Before going back to sleep, I used prestidigitation to remove the blood stains and the egg. And I say, next time that dragon comes, I'm letting him eat you.
Uh-huh.
That'd be the last thing he ate.
Imagine that heartburn. All
I
right.
still have that poisonous blood, right? As far as I know, that.
As far as you know.
Okay.
Does anybody look outside?
Huh?
Nothing.
For what? That
You go-
sound?
You gonna leave the tent at any point during the day?
Who, me? No, I don't care.
You're not even cooking breakfast this morning.
Every
huh?
once in a while, there's just kind of like the sound
Okay, I'll
of like
cook
a
breakfast.
large creature
I just
breathing.
Was I doing it outside of the tent, cooking breakfast?
I thought so.
No, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll go outside.
Okay. So Colby, you got that one.
You see a dragon that resembles the first one we fought, 40 feet high, kind of sitting on its haunches, just staring at the entrance of the tent.
Let's get it on. Great. The other one's gonna try and mate with this one.
Okay. Yeah, that's a success.
I just laugh. Continue on. Making breakfast.
If it had been 1 point lower. But anyhow, make your roll.
What, did he resist the image?
He made a connection to that in the 40-foot Smurrrrh.
There's a skill check to disbelieve.
Oh. Is it willpower?
Yeah, let me check.
Smurrrrh, you'll have to roll a will save for this.
Okay. You want to just add 8 to that roll?
Okay. Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, I'll get you the DC in a second.
We've got a 23. Your DC, what's your stuff? What level is it?
It's a 6th level spell.
So you got a 6, a 4. That's 10 plus 10. You got that doesn't make any sense. Hang on.
Saving throw is a will to disbelieve.
Right. It's a 20. And he's got a 23.
Okay.
Well, we're going to have to work on your wisdom. We'll fix that. All right. Maybe you should draw a card. That could possibly up your wisdom.
How about no?
No, you don't want to play cards? Okay. What's this? It does not succeed. It does succeed. All right. Smurrrrh's cooking is great today. All right. Colby, you awaken later. You exit the tent?
Yeah, I'll wander around the campsite. I'm not going to do much of anything.
There is a mustache floating in front of your dragon.
I move the dragon.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay. So your dragon, it's got sound too. It roars and everything. That's cool. So day goes on fairly uneventfully. Every now and then your dragon does its roar. Then after one roar, you hear another roar.
It's mating season.
I was letting it make it roar, but I have to actually concentrate to cause it to do anything.
Okay, but you did make it roar several times or just a couple?
Just the first time.
Just the first time. Okay. If you have to concentrate to make it roar, then you didn't hear nothing because nothing was going on. Just fair warning. It wasn't mating season. It was, a challenger. My turf. Anyway.
Yeah, either way.
So this day is going to pass uneventfully as well. Any particular plans from anybody? Nothing?
No, make breakfast.
Nothing. I can't
That sort of
think
thing.
of a single thing.
So this is the 14th night then, as the day passes on.
Correct.
Let's take a little break and just a short one. And we'll
Okay,
try
we'll
to
be
get
back
through
in,
the 14th night.
We'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned.